This video is ideas for traveling on the movement line. So after we've established walking on the line and how to space ourselves on the line, we can start to travel in different ways. One of the first things that I'll offer the children after they've mastered walking is holding items on the line. So they can hold one of the geometric solids. You can give each child a geometric solid to hold as they're walking on the line. You can give them a flag to hold on the line, the flag of a nation, and that is held with reverence and respect as they walk on the line. One of the things I'm observing this year in my classroom is some dropped items, and our trays are being carried in funny ways, or with one hand or off to the side. So what I've done is given the children who are working on this a tray to carry with a heavy object on it. This is a little statue of a glass cat that I found at a thrift store. It was, I think, $1, but it's nice and heavy. If this were to get broken, not the end of the world, because it's got such a nice weight to it. I thought it would be perfect to use in the classroom. And this tray does protect the item a little bit from getting broken if it were to slide around. But walking heel-toe on the line while carrying this tray, and this has some real weight to it. My arms are already starting to feel the fatigue from it. So if we give this to a child who's developing this body control, it's going to really be a wonderful exercise for them. So consider setting up something like that. To travel on the line, you can sing. You don't have to sing. You can put on background music. It's a wonderful, wonderful chance for us to share music from all over the world with the children as they're traveling on the line. So that's a really, really great idea. Or you can learn a song and sing it, which is my recommendation for a number of reasons. Instead of just playing the song in the background, if we learn the song and sing it instead, we are more connected with the children on the line. And we can also adjust the tempo of the song as we need to. And I'll be giving an example of that in just a minute. So let's practice some different ways of traveling on the line. So if you're going to join me, go on ahead and stand on up, and you can go over to your movement line if you've put one down on your floor, or to the open space where you're going to be traveling on the line. So after we've established walking on the line, we can tiptoe. I'm lifting up my heels and I'm tiptoeing on the line. One of the ways to adjust traveling on the line is different arm movements. I can put my hands on my shoulders while I'm tiptoeing. I can lift my arms up. I can do little circles while I'm tiptoeing. Oh, that's a challenge. Try that move. That is tricky. What about big circles? Can you tiptoe and make big circles with your arms? Wow. Other ways of traveling on the line. Sliding. I'm doing a nice deep lunge. I'm sliding. I'm facing the middle of the line now. Or we can slide going along the line like this with one foot front. And we can change it with the other foot front. And this is a setup for a chasse. It's called a chasse, a dance move, where one foot chases the other. So sliding on the line is a nice way to set up a chasse. We can march on the line. And I am trying to put my feet on the movement line. So I'm really still trying to keep my feet on that line instead of marching, with my feet next to each other. I'm trying to march like this. So I'm putting my foot right in front of the other one. That works our core strength more. It works our balance more. We can hop and jump on the line. Jumping on 2 feet. Hopping on 1 foot. Hopping 2 feet to the side. You can try these moves with me. We can bear crawl on the line. That's a very fun one. So bear crawl is where you're using your hands and your feet, but your knees stay lifted. We can do a standard crawl along the line. Again, putting my knees and my hands on the line. It's a harder thing to do than crawling than your standard traditional crawling with your hands like this. When I crawl on the line, I'm putting my hands right on the line. Another fun way to travel is a crab walk. And we can say this instead of demonstrating it. That is okay. You can have a child demonstrate this, but crab walk is really good for our core strength. I'm having to use my core muscles to lift my body as I crab walk along the line. And my hands are obviously on the side of the line, and my feet, I try to put my feet on the line itself. There's all kinds of ways of moving and traveling along on the line. Pretending to be animals is so much fun. So I'm gonna sing a silly song, and we're going to move like different animals, okay? So come along with me if you'd like. Old McMelissa had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm she had a giraffe, E-I-E-I-O. And it moved like this, it moved like this, my pet giraffe. It moved like this. Old McMelissa had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm she had a alligator, E-I-E-I-O. And it chomped like this, it chomped like this. The alligator chomped like this. Yes? So there's lots of fun ways to move along the line. Just being creative and silly and fun. I'm going to share with you learning a new song while you're traveling on the line. I have a background in dance and theater. I taught dance for many, many years before becoming a Montessori teacher. And there are moments where I just don't know what to sing. You're thinking about so many things. You've just given all these presentations, you're lesson planning, you're doing all the things. And then you get to movement line and you're like, I feel sometimes like I don't know a song in my mind. So I'll print some lyrics. When I'm trying to learn a new song to share in the movement line, I'll listen to it on my way to school, or I'll listen to it on the way home, and that really helps a lot. And you can print out the lyrics. I have kindly been given permission by the artist Joel Frankel to share his songs during this presentation. He is a singer-songwriter and has wonderful, wonderful songs, and I highly recommend you checking him out. So this is a song by Joel Frankel, and it is called The Rocking Horse Song. And I could absolutely play this song in the background. I could find it online, and I could play this song during line time. But learning the song ourselves and singing it is a nice option, because then you can adjust the tempo. So this song is fantastic. It's wonderful. It's got a lot of fun movement potential, but it's a little fast. So when we're first learning the song, rather than playing the recorded version, I'm going to learn this song, and then later on we could always play the song. So I've gone ahead and I've printed the lyrics, folded my paper in half so it's a little bit smaller as I'm holding it on the line. Let's learn this rocking horse song. So I would just be on the line with the children. Maybe we started walking, and then we did some skipping, we did some marching, and now we're going to learn the rocking horse song. Well, horses like to trot and trot and trot and trot around. When they want to get there fast, they gallop into town. And they gallop 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 around. But there's a horse on a different course, rocking front to back. And it never really gets anywhere at all, but it always stays on track. I'm a rocking horse. I go front to back, rocking horse stays on track. I'm a rocking horse. Heel to toe, rocking horse, here we go. That's the very first part of the rocking horse song. Now there's a whole second verse that we could learn, maybe another day. So the tempo of that was pretty slow, because we're learning new words, we're learning new movements. You can also teach the song while sitting down. and then later add the movements to it when you're traveling on the line. So having a fresh song is such a wonderful thing when you're traveling on the line. Have fun with it, be creative, and keep it fresh.